Yes.
Cheers.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Welcome to our podcast. So I'm Sheila
And I'm Ruel.
and this is the
CommoNurse
CommoNurse podcast. Now we are in Melbourne to celebrate our friends Elita and Mon's baby shower tomorrow. We are so excited. So guys, we're going to introduce our guest. This is just going to be a chill vlog, isn't it, Nako?
Obviously.
Obviously. So the owner of this house where we're gonna stay tonight is Let's, our really good friend Let's and Montera Naged. Yes, and we are joined in the presence of she is the princess of Tibuli. Did you know that? Princess of the queen of Tibuli. Right. This is Tin Manuel, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
The one and
Welcome, the one and only Tin Manuel.
Thank you.
Yeah. So this is just gonna be a chill episode tonight. Nako.
Yeah.
Feel free
I'm
to join
listening.
me.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for my turn.
Okay. All right. You have to start.
What am I going to ask?
Again, it's a chill vlog, so we're just gonna ask them like
Okay.
random
You
questions.
ask Let something.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh my god.
Hi.
So guys, just an FYI, Let's and I have known each other since we were in high school. Back in high school, classmates in college, and did our nursing together. And since then, we've just been good friends until now.
Yes.
So it's always a pleasure to come here and I have a really good time bonding with them. Splurge shopping, isn't it?
We were batchmates, yeah? We were batchmates.
Yes. Mon is our batchmate.
Yeah.
Pero anyway, guys, also, just another FYI, we are all Ilonggo. So we're coming from the same area in Mindanao. South Cotabato, represent! There you go.
Manyak
So,
na.
pwede kami, we can speak in Ilonggo or English. Whatever you're comfortable is Mon because Mon is very fussy. So we have to speak in English.
Nah, I'll
Yes.
speak Ilonggo.
Okay. Yeah, good. So anyway, Gaga, alright.
Yes.
How does it feel to be pregnant? You have been waiting on this for a long, long time. I know.
Yeah.
Since I've known you, this is like the goal, isn't it? How does
Yeah.
it feel?
It's very exciting and very happy, of course. At first, it's very, like I'm nervous because it's my first time.
Yeah.
So everything will be new, and I don't know how it feels at first. But I mean, throughout my pregnancy, the first try is really hard.
Okay.
Really, really hard. Like all the symptoms, all the signs that of pregnancy is there, like nauseated or everything, but everything like dizziness and vomiting. And then second try is my favorite.
Yeah.
Third try, it's getting
Better?
heavier as well.
Heavier. Okay.
Yeah.
Like by weight.
How about the husband, Mon?
Yeah, true. That's my next question.
What have you experienced throughout this
Yes.
pregnancy
Can
journey?
I invoke my right net to answer the question? No?
For those of you who are new to this podcast and you're watching, Mon used to be a policeman, a very honorable policeman in the
Sometimes,
Philippines. Sometimes honorable, sometimes not. But yeah, he's a very good policeman back in our hometown in Banga, South Cotabato.
Represent.
And then what can you say now? Like being a first-time dad, how does it feel?
I didn't expect this question, so
Oh my god.
Oh, Tin, rescue Mon. Rescue. Answer in behalf of Mon.
Well, ano na ako ano yung mo niya?
How do you feel pa? Tell them.
of course I'm happy.
Wow. Pang Miss Universe.
I am 45 now, so you can say
really?
that
45
Oh,
ka na
I
ganun?
didn't notice that. I thought you were 32.
before I'm just carrying 45, now I'm 45, so
No, I thought you're 46 actually.
almost there, man. Almost.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For those of you watching as well, Tin is a really good friend of theirs and also of ours now. Like getting to know her is really like a really nice experience because today we were just bonding over life, over
That's right.
things, isn't it? So what can you say, Tin? Like being a support system for this two, how does it feel? Because you've seen them, I think most of the time, isn't it, here in Melbourne? You're just close by. So you come around and visit them. Like, how does it feel to be like a really dear friend to them?
Well, I'm very happy with them.
Hopefully.
Nah. I was surprised too. They didn't told me about everything. Nah, Dee is pregnant. So
When did you find out?
When did you find out? Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot. When was that? I think 3 months ago. Yeah. So
3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
3 months pregnancy. Yes.
And how long have you known them for?
Since 2015, 16. Yeah, something like that.
Wow. So it's been a while. Oh,
Yeah,
so-
we've been together, roller coaster ride as well. It's like a relationship, you know?
Yeah, I know.
I think
But
we saw you
what?
when we're having enrollment in aged care.
Yeah, we saw each other there.
Okay. So you were initially like, so you came here as a student, isn't it?
Yeah, I came
And
here
then
as
you
a student.
you also
visa.
did aged care.
Nah, I was there with my friend. I think with my housemate.
Okay.
Because she was about to enroll aged care course.
Right.
And Mon was there. So
And Mon was
he
doing- Yep.
recognized me.
Yeah.
As a Filipina, or
No.
do you know each other a while?
Nah,
I thought she's from Baguio. no, honestly, I told my wife. Yeah.
I'm from Ita. Like Ita, you know?
Because
Well, Ita.
Not
her
Oh, 1
outfit
year
is like
so.
having a bonnet, and you know how like
It's pretty
the
cool.
Baguio
Like,
jacket and things
yeah,
like that.
okay. So you thought she's a local, Baguio local. Mon.
Actually,
No,
Mon
no.
said she's so familiar. He said like, I think I know that girl, that lady. I said, okay, and then I think you talk to each other. No, Mon asked
yeah,
you.
he talked
Are you from-
about cockfighting actually
Yeah.
because my mom was into cockfight.
Mon, you're into cockfight?
Yeah, he is.
He was with
No,
the
no.
mayor before.
I was a bodyguard before, and her mother is still. No.
Oh,
Her mother is also going there. So
She's quite familiar
yeah,
to you.
I told Dee that she looks familiar to me.
Okay.
But I never been there to Baguio, so
I
yeah.
think he went to you and then asked you, "Are you from?"
Baguio.
No,
From
are you
na-
from Mindanao?
maybe
No.
from
I asked her, "Are you Filipina?" She said yes. Of course. I asked her again, "Where are you from?" She said, "From Jinsan." Oh, I'm from Jinsan too. And then I asked her again, "Where in Jinsan?" She said, "In Coronadal City." I was close also in Coronadal City.
step by step.
Yeah, and then the last thing is she told me that she's from Tibuli.
And then you're from Banga.
Yeah.
Then you're from Banga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, for those of you watching, it's a common misconception, especially from our hometown. So we don't say, like, for me, I'm from Coronadal City and also from Banga, South Cotabato. I don't say the places because it's not really familiar.
Yeah, they would always relate it to a place where it's more common or more popular.
Yeah. And then Pacquiao is really famous in Jensen.
That's
So
why.
Jensen is usually the best place to tell, isn't
Well, because Jensen is the only airport we had.
it? Exactly.
The closest
Yeah,
one.
true.
So.
No,
true.
we have also in Surala.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Long time ago.
Yeah, I think it's local airport.
Local airport.
Domestic.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So anyway, going back, I think this is just gonna be like a reminiscence of your past, blasting from the past. I have a question. So when you came to Australia initially, most of us as a student, what was your experience? Mon is a bit different because Mon came as a spousal visa, isn't it? Yeah. And then how does it feel, Ga? Like when you came here, like what was it like for you?
Scary at first, exciting, but because I'm new in the place, so everything like there's a doubt on what I will do here or something like that. But first is struggle.
A struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you'll be starting from the beginning, like because you're in the new place and new country and you don't know anyone.
Yep.
And I'm just only with my cousin, and then we met friends, but you don't know them too much. So
True.
it's a bit so.
So you're getting to know people, isn't it?
How about you, Tin? How was it like when you first came here?
Well, it's
Happy.
very challenging actually. No, I'm not happy at that time. I was
Undergoing something.
yeah, I'm undergoing some circumstances.
Problem issue.
Some problems. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's being away from family for the first time. It's pretty hard, because it's like yeah. For the first year, we'll be homesick, and then the rest of the year will be just like it feels like nothing happened. It's like you more of the culture of Australia.
So what pushed you to pursue Australia? Was it always been a dream of yours, or?
Actually, it's not. It's not my dream to be overseas or something. Yeah. I have a good life back home, but the one who pushed me to came here, it's because well,
We don't know.
no, it's because of like when you get hurt. Yeah,
You just want to try out something
You
new.
want to
Yeah.
try
Yeah.
something different.
Would you say it's personal growth as well? Would you relate it to that, like coming here, or not really because you're just moving on from something? Is that
Nah,
about
it's
it?
not really. It's just want to move for something different. And
Okay.
yeah.
I think that's the first time that we've asked someone as
Yeah,
to why they pursued
true.
Australia, and then we got this kind of answer, right? Because
Yeah.
usually it's like to pursue like greener pasture, obviously,
Yep.
and then like
Yeah, because ours
someone's
is like
dream.
straight up. You have an answer like you're here because of you want to have a better future for your family, for your loved ones, but for you it's quite different, isn't it? So,
Yeah, so-
oh, that's good to know.
How about you, Mon?
Yeah.
I think to pursue my dream. Because, I've been dreaming of her. So,
what?
yeah.
Oh, you've been
Yeah,
dreaming
yeah.
of Les.
That's why
Okay, tell me more. Tell me more, Mon.
Now, I'm here. I completed my dream because I'm with my wife.
You're
Yeah.
together. Oh, can we get a clap for that? That is so sweet. Just to be with your wife. Hang on. I'm so curious.
No. Now my theme song is "Too Much Love Will Kill You." Now I'm killing myself working here, so it's like
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
it's really like
You know what, guys? On the background, maybe Mon can be a great comedian one day. He can be the next Joe Coy of Australia. Why not? Isn't it? Yeah, but I have a question, Mon. Like on a serious
as long as
note.
it's not mathematics. I'll be all right.
On a serious note, though, like how does it feel to actually just leave your? I would say that being a policeman is your dream job, right? Yeah, because you worked hard for it. Like not everyone could be a policeman. It's a really noble job for me. Like you have to go through training and all that. So how does it feel like leaving all of that just to pursue your wife and your dream to be with her here in Australia? How does that feel?
It's really hard. Like until now, like when I
Kaya mo yan?
see my batchmate, like they're having like having reunion. I want to go back there and become a police again. Like no, one of my like residents asked me, what is your job before? I told her before it's killing, now it's caring. So it's like, really like
Oh,
Looking ahead, though, would you still consider going back to the Philippines
yes,
and
yes. Philippines
pursue?
is like
it's different.
It's still
isn't
a home
it?
for
it's
him.
Just home. It's just home for everyone.
there's no place like home, like Philippines, like
Yep.
Like banga.
yeah.
True. But don't get us wrong, guys. Like being an Australian citizen, I mean most of us now, Tin is working her way towards that. But I think it's a really privilege that we are living in this beautiful country. But at the end of the day, because we grew up in the Philippines,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's really hard to take that piece of you who you know you have traditions with, good food, people, and
Actually, the government here is like
It's much better.
1001% really.
Yeah, definitely.
good.
we're
But
very fortunate.
But
yeah.
still, even like Philippines is chaotic, but still, like
I
in the end of
know.
the day, you're
It's an
still
organized
thinking-
chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just works.
It's like
regardless
a
of how
happy
difficult it is. Yeah, yeah,
chaos. You're just happy to be there.
How about
Even-
you, Let's? Do you consider going back to the Philippines with Mon?
Yes, of course.
When there's a available flight, maybe you want to.
Yeah, it's still
Book
yeah,
again tomorrow.
It's part of our plan, actually.
Like how
But
far away from today?
if we already save money. Yeah, if financially freedom, I think. It depends. But we don't know because we have a baby now, so I don't know what's the other plan next ahead. So, but yeah.
How about you, Tin? Are you looking forward to going back to the Philippines anytime soon for good?
Or maybe settling there.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure. Maybe if someone wants me to go back, why not?
Someone shout out naman dyan. No, just kidding. Kidding aside, also like a follow-up question to Let's. How did you feel like Mon is really actually keen to just let go of everything just to follow you here? How did that feel? Because he had to sacrifice a lot, isn't it?
Yeah. At first, I feel guilty, but very happy. It's so sweet for a husband to think that way. Yeah, you don't have to push him or something.
Yep.
Like the presence of love is there. Like
Yeah.
I don't have any I'm very I really appreciated Mon of doing that so much.
Oh,
Yeah,
clap, clap,
I know at
naman
first it's hard
yan.
for him.
Yep.
Which for me as a partner, it looks like unfair. I don't know, but I'm happy. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Touched.
It's really hard, especially you don't know what you're doing. Coming
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Everything's
Well,
like
every one of
did-
us
did
came
you
here
have-
from
yeah.
a certain point, We
True.
don't know everything.
Especially it's my first time coming here. Like
Taking risk, everything.
Yeah. Did you have to look up like things that you can do, like just to help out Let's, or maybe like what you want to do for work when you come here? Was there a plan?
actually, I didn't ask her like what's my job there. Like,
Okay. So you just have to figure it out here when you
Yeah.
arrive.
yeah, cause like my excitement is like
Different.
when she asked me that she already finished her
Application,
your nursing
career, a nursing degree.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well,
I feel like
I know he's blacked out now.
Speechless. And I feel like at some point he's gonna cry. So
I
we'll
thought
just
we'll be speaking Ilonggo while
I
I
know.
speaking in dialect English.
yeah.
Now, Mon, have you considered pursuing to be a policeman in here?
No, when I found out that I need to be a good swimmer, so I forget.
Oh, is that part of the
Oh, yeah.
training?
Oh,
So
okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to swim
Police,
as well.
why you
Oh my
didn't-
god.
Why
Like
you don't
I
need
can
her?
I'd rather drown than, because like
I'd rather crawl than
drown
swim.
than
Yeah.
swim. Well, I guess
That's
it's
fair
because
enough.
we were not trained that way. Like
Yeah.
especially if we don't live near
But,
the beach
you
or
know-
something.
you
Like, I live in a coastal city back home, but I still don't know how to swim.
But I think we know the basics. We just don't know like how does it
Doggy paddle.
like how it's done like professionally or
I only knew backstroke.
Have you considered enrolling yourself for swimming lessons in here?
yeah.
No.
How about breaststroke?
No,
Sometimes.
different breaststroke.
No, but I asked her that I want to be in army here, but she really doesn't like.
Okay. I think like for your safety, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
As long because for me, as long as the training is within the land, it doesn't matter for me. Like
But it's so scary. Because as a partner, you really have to, to think about what will be the future or something. It's good to support, but the other thing is
It's good to
We're-
support, but she's not supporting me. So
it's a different story because if supporting I want to support you, but the other thing is we have to weigh.
so why,
No. What I mean is we have to weigh
The risk and the benefits.
Yeah, of course. So you came here to be with me, and then next you're going to apply for army, and then we'll not be together. That's
Actually, Sheila's considering to join the Army Reserve as well.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Oh,
she's
yeah?
forcing me to do it, but
that-
I'm not.
Well, shout out to Kuya Arnel. Thank you for helping us. He actually gave us a bit of some insights about it. But the thing is, I think we can't. For me personally, I can't let go of my social life. I have vlogging on the side and this podcast on the side. So technically, if you're doing that one, I think it's really noble.
Yeah,
It's a
there's a-
noble job. I really admire it. I would love to.
Yeah, there's certain expectations as to
Yeah.
how you need to behave yourself socially.
Exactly. And I feel like there's just that limitations that you can't really. I'm a social person, so I post everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, very. And you know that
Can
I'm
you post this now?
nah, we'll get to that. We'll edit this. But I guess at the end of the day, it's also because security of the country is also a priority for them. So for me, I just can't really let go of that life. And don't get me wrong, I can still consider it in the future. But at the moment, like this is like I'm happy. I'm happy enjoying my social life and the freedom that I have at the moment. But if I'm called to serve the country, why not? Right? Like yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
How
Why
about
not?
you, Tin? Any future plans? You planning to pursue any like what do you call it? Defense force or whatever it is?
Nah, I'm not
No.
into it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Like-
just
You came
only
to look for someone who's in the defense force though?
Maybe like a macho man who can defend you. All right. Okay. A bit of a different question. Like this is kind of out of topic, but was Melbourne originally the choice of the location that you want to come to Australia in? Like for us, there wasn't really a lot of options. It depends on the uni that accepted us. So was Melbourne your choice when you applied?
It's Janelle, my cousin, who
Okay.
introduced it to me, and then he just told me, we have to go somewhere, like because my parents doesn't allow me to go to Saudi or somewhere.
Yeah, true.
Because of
As
the
a nurse.
safety. Yeah,
As a nurse.
yeah. And then Janelle has an idea of like having this program in Melbourne, Australia. So I said, okay, I'm going with you. So that's it. Otherwise, because I researched as well Australia and Melbourne, Australia, which is really good. Feedback and everything like that. That's why I'm happy to go with it.
Okay. Yeah, but like just fun fact guys, I came to Australia back in Brisbane and then came back to the Philippines, and then by the time I got back there, they were actually working out their way going to Australia. So we were like kind of catching up at the same time saying goodbye because I came back and then they were just leaving for Australia back then.
Yeah.
But anyway, how about
So
you,
you
Tim?
were first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I came here 2011 to
And then
2010 to 11. No, 2011 to 2012. Back in Brisbane, I did my aged care just for about 10 months, and then I didn't see a
You went
pathway going forward like just to pursue my nursing.
Yeah.
So I opted out and then just came back to the Philippines, stayed there for about 3 years, hence where I met my husband, and then came back here for a better future. Like
Okay.
with him as well. So yeah. How about you, Tin? Like is Melbourne usually the first choice? Like in
Well,
the
actually,
States?
it's not my choice at the first place. As I
Okay.
told you before, like,
Okay.
it's never a plan for me to go overseas anywhere in the world. But this is the only option I have before because I have a cousin here. So he came first. He came first. At least I think at least a year ahead of
Okay.
me.
Right.
So when I asked permission about my mom, I asked like, it's just like an abrupt decision. It's like a week.
Okay.
And then I asked permission to my mom. I said, can I go somewhere overseas? Something
Right.
like that. And they said, where? And I said, Melbourne because the cousin is there.
Yeah.
And then I talk about him. What about life there? And then my mom said the only thing she said to me was like, make sure you will not cry. Yeah, because
It's very realistic though. Yeah.
yeah, because I'm very close to my mom,
Okay. Yeah.
so
fair
I
enough.
never been apart away from her.
Yep.
So that's what when I asked permission from her, she was shocked. It's like there's no what do you call about that there's no
So you're missing home. You've got culture shock. There's no
Not necessarily, no.
No, no, no,
support system. What is it?
nang wala sa isip niya nga magwa ko ng
Like,
something.
so it just came out of nowhere, so it came as a
so
surprise.
It's unexpected.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
as me, it's like I just came up with this decision.
Was there a
na-
lot of resistance from your mom though, like for you to leave?
Were they
Nothing.
were they
No?
discouraging
discouraging you? Like,
No.
what if you're just gonna be there, or you're gonna have a hard time? Da, 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 da.
Nah, she just only told me one
Just don't
word.
cry.
Just
don't cry.
Not one word, but she said that just don't cry because when I was in elementary, I was always crying without my mom.
Yeah.
Even
Okay, you're
even
very
when
close to her.
very
Fair
close to
enough.
her. So she was like, "Oh, that's unusual for teen going overseas. That's
Yep.
pretty far." So I said, and she said, "Okay." And then after that, then we process everything and
Yep.
stuff like that, and it goes smoothly.
Oh, great.
Good. How do you
Good on
find Melbourne at the moment? Are you enjoying it?
Oh yeah, Melbourne is like yeah.
Did
It's
you
my
find it in maps or where?
I find it in. It just comes up.
Maybe you can use Apple.
Apple Play, CarPlay or something.
CarPlay. Yeah, Apple Maps or
Well,
something.
for me, yeah, Melbourne is my second home.
Okay.
You know, Melbourne taught me a lot of things,
Oh, good.
and well, Melbourne. It's like, yeah, as I said, it taught me a lot of things, and it helped me a lot to be a better person, grow as an individual, because I can't be like me when I was before, when I was back in Philippines.
Okay.
So it's more of like a self growth to me
Right. Right.
and
right.
being independent,
Yep.
and that's it.
Just going back quickly, because you mentioned earlier that you were living a comfortable life back in the Philippines. Was there any regrets since you moved here?
Nah, I don't have regrets.
Good.
I'm happy and I love.
Did you
Melbourne.
struggle initially with how life is in here by yourself?
First struggle, I cannot say struggle because when you first move here, it's like a different country. So for me, struggle is not a word.
Naks.
Nice.
Yeah,
Challenge.
it's
It's a
like,
challenge. Do you have
it's
something
like
to say about
more
that?
of a challenge for me because
Rather than the
I always
struggle.
like to challenge myself
Yeah,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
in
Yeah.
everything I do.
A
So
very
I
good
just
way of looking at it.
always challenge myself for everything.
Yeah.
How about you, Mon?
Good.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Like, okay, I just wanna put this out there. I think like good that things work out for you, like wherever you are. Like for us, Canberra worked out really well for us as well. But just a follow-up question when it comes to Melbourne. This goes out to Mon and Let's now. Like, what do you love about Melbourne? Because you've been encouraging us to move here a lot. So what is it like you really love about Melbourne? You can start,
For me-
Mon.
Can I start?
Yes, of course. Naku. Mike.
No, you can finish now.
You can finish if you want.
I think for me, Melbourne is like perfect. Like,
Wow. Perfect. Okay.
because we were Asian, so like Asian stores are like
Unbelievable.
It's close. It's close to the Asian
it's
one
very
thing.
close. Like everything is like a perfect place around here for Asians.
So
Accessible.
did you
Yeah.
find that it made you?
No, I didn't find it until now. I'm still looking for it. No.
No, just kidding. So anyway, did you find that coming to like we're close to an Asian culture, did that make your transition from Philippines to here easier? Do you find that way?
No. At first, like I struggle really a lot because late like a bit later we you introduced me with the Spring Bell around that place. Before I really struggle like cause like for how many months? For around 5 months or 6 months. We're just staying in the house, so it's like there's really nothing there. There's no friend, like like in Philippines, wherever you go, you have friends.
Yeah, you have camarites.
Yeah, whenever you go out from your
Yeah, yeah.
house, you
Yeah,
have
you can
have
just
friends,
mingle with
but,
anyone.
Like, yeah,
How long did it take you to find like a friend that you would consider? when you got here?
Kainuman. To start with.
actually, I have kainuman like Matt. I was happy like Matt is there, and but still like it's really different because Matt is like from Luzon or Visayas. It's
A different
really,
dialect, yeah.
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 It's really
Not the same wavelength.
Or
Yeah.
the same humor. Not
Mm,
the same
yeah,
humor.
This
Yeah.
no, different humor.
yeah,
Different
like
culture as well.
especially like I was born and raised in Mindanao, so like it's really different to meet like Tagalog or
Yeah,
something
different
like that.
culture.
Yeah. That's my struggle first. Like I asked Dee, like, can you book me a like ticket to
Go.
come back to Philippines?
Yeah, at first we're fighting.
really?
Yeah.
How soon did you ask her to
It's
do
really
that? Though?
hard.
Like
after like few weeks.
Because because at
So
first
he's ready to go home, hey?
yeah, at first it
Yeah.
was like
but the good thing is I don't have enough money, so and I don't know how to book going back to
a ticket.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until now.
Yeah. It's really a struggle. I like when I see him struggling like staying in Melbourne without friends and things like that. I feel like guilty because he came with me and then he's looking for
came for you.
he
For
came for
you,
me,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
And then it's his first time without his family, friends. So he keeps on asking me, is there other Filipinos around us or something
Yeah.
like that to talk? And because I'm working as well. So that time he's still new and then we're still looking for a job for him. So every time I came home, I feel like he's alone at home. And then he's really adjusting very hard. And then later on, every time we have that problem, I always explain to him that we are in a new country, so you have to undergo these things. But don't worry, I'm here for you. Like it's a bit hard.
Until now she's here for me. So
Yeah, of course.
I'm really
Always.
happy for that.
As
Always
always.
and forever.
Yeah. Tintin is the witness.
The saddest thing being a Filipino here is like the community is very dull. That's the first thing that I really miss in the Philippines.
What's dull?
Yeah,
Because
can
you
you
don't know.
expound? What's
Spelled dull
you?
for us.
What's dull?
Next question, please.
Maybe because you don't know your neighbor, you don't know.
Yeah, until now I don't know my neighbor.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
like
it's not as
Yeah.
open as when you're back in the
Yes,
Philippines where you can
yes.
just chat with.
Maybe
Next
it's
door.
Barbie doll.
Yeah. It's like when you're alone, you can just go out and
Yeah.
go to the store or something.
Yeah, it's
and
not as
then-
easy.
And you have like neighbor to talk to.
Yeah.
And then if you have some problem, you can just go and hang out with friends. But because
Yeah.
everyone are busy.
Yeah.
We're busy. So
Yeah.
not everyone can just talk to you and communicate to you anytime you want to.
Yep.
How long did it take for you to adjust with that kind of setup?
I think almost a year.
Okay.
I think until I found a job like
Okay.
like because like from Philippines I was like every day busy like
You've been working every day, yeah.
I've been a police like around 8 years, so like every day like it's my routine to wake up around 7 7 or 6 something like that, and then go to your job, and then like now when I came here like oh no. At first, I told myself like this is heaven on earth because like really peaceful place like
but you miss the noise, isn't it? You miss.
After the 3 months, like I want to come back to Philippines.
Yeah, true.
Even Philippines, there's a hell, but still
Heaven.
the heaven. Yeah,
Yeah.
because of your family and your friends.
Exactly.
You know.
Like for those of you who are actually watching, like Philippine culture is very, I would say like 100% different from Australian culture. This is organized. Like here in Australia, we're very, very lucky, as I've always said. But in the Philippines, we're lucky at the same time. With the circumstance that we have, we find joy in everything.
Yeah,
With the
even with the simplest
challenges.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like we live nearby our neighbors. We just go outside, have a chat, and it's like a happy. Yeah, it's a happy
You
meeting.
can
Neighbors,
just
yeah,
you can
close
just
with
pop
your
up
family,
and
yeah.
say, let's have a drink.
Exactly.
In here, you need to book.
Yeah,
Book a
exactly.
table.
You need to book schedule like today, like today.
very
like,
accessible
We
there,
came, we came here, and then just to find you guys and just to spend time with you. So it's like everything is scheduled and everyone is working just because you have to hustle, isn't it?
That's
like,
why you need to move here now.
something to consider.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any more questions?
No, it's let's turn to answer.
Oh, what is that? The Melbourne.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
Melbourne?
What do you love about Melbourne?
Of course, it's a livable place
No.
for
I
family.
thought you
No,
loved
at
it.
that time
I
it was
mean-
one of the most livable cities in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Still no.
it's in.
I thought you loved me, not Melbourne.
Not love, it's live.
It's livable.
Live. Maybe you need more shots, you know.
Yeah.
Shot.
Yeah. Or
Shot.
maybe because of the work as well. Like I find it's good, and then the job, like the salary is good as well for us nurses, and then the place, maybe because I get used to it, I already adjusted in here, and I think it's all accessible, what you need and things like that, and affordable. I haven't been to other part of Australia. I mean, to live in other part of Australia, but as far as I know from other experiences of my colleagues and things like that, they said Melbourne is much better to live because the cost of living is much better, and then you can just weigh your salary or things like
Yeah,
that.
that is very true. The cost of living is
Yeah.
way
So that-
cheaper
way
compared to
down.
where we are
Yeah.
at the moment.
And especially if you want to have family,
Mm.
I think it will really help. Yeah, for financial.
Mm.
Yeah.
Just going quick, I just realized, I just remembered to ask this question. Going back to Mon's struggle earlier, like, did you let him go back to the Philippines or?
Was there a point for you to give up?
Yeah.
No.
point?
Actually, I need to be
No,
strong.
she's lucky that I don't have enough money to, and I
To
don't
go
know how
back
to
home.
book tick-
It's like
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
No, I always I always convince him. That's my. Everyone struggle every time.
Yeah.
If you're new to the country,
Yeah, definitely.
it's not only you. So I always reminding him that even me before when I came, I miss my family because I've been with my family since from young to college and things like that. But so I really have to talk to him one-on-one all the time. Yeah, of course, because to make him understand, and then I always give him those probability and possibilities that if you just don't give up, you will be someday you will realize that it's worth it to stay in Australia. So look at him now;
Yeah.
he's happy, and then as long
Am
as
I
we're
happy? Am I happy?
as long as I mean, we work for it. We work for it because we're already here. So never turn back. It's not just having fun.
No.
I already struggled when I came here. I said, "You're so lucky because you came here
Yeah.
and that it's already everything is ready." I mean, not the job that I could not give you straight away.
Yeah.
But at least it's easy for you. You don't have to study. You don't have to
To go through
process-
what we have.
Yeah. And then maybe because for him, as what he said, he's already he get used to work every day. But every one of us experience that way too because we're working back in Philippines as well. When we came here, we have to study and then we have to work. We have to save money because we don't want to be dependent most of the time with our family, especially if the cost here in Australia from peso to Australian dollars And then it took a while. It really took a while for him to understand. And then at least somehow.
Because for me it's really hard to understand because she's talking English. That's why even she's
let's talk in Ilonggo.
especially when I'm drunk, she's explaining. So
Okay, so it's hard.
But we asked you to speak in Ilonggo,
I thought
but you
we were talking
insisted to
about
speak in
it.
English.
I forgot.
Okay.
How about
Carry
you?
on.
How about you, Tin? Like, have you considered moving elsewhere, like outside of Melbourne, or you're happy here?
Nah, I'm happy in Melbourne.
Because you already found friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it? Like that's for me also that's the
Friends.
biggest factor.
Yeah, friends.
You're
turn
very
family,
comfortable. Yeah.
Friends
Plus,
and family.
no, friends turn family, and then with work wise, it's
Yep.
good for me here.
Okay.
So
It's
I
like
don't
a perfect place for you.
yeah,
Not for you, for
perfect.
us. Like
perfect place for me as a single person. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Going back though, like work wise, how was your struggles looking for a job? Like, did you have to find a job relating to the course that you're taking in here as a student, or did you just like bahala na? Like, I would just try everything as long as I have money.
You know, at first, I haven't done any job way back in Philippines. So I said to myself, I want to do anything. Like any job will do. Because I want to experience those jobs.
Okay.
So any job will do is like it will be a cleaner, a waitress, or anything. Because even my mom asked me before, she asked me, what's your job? I said, look, mom, just let me do what I want to do because I never experienced this way back home. So I want to experience things, what people felt
Okay.
while they're working this kind of job. So I did a lot of odd jobs like
What was your first job, if you don't mind
oh
sharing?
yeah, it was like like doing the skewers thing.
what's that?
Well, in our
is that-
dialect,
and in-
it's
I
in
thought you-
our
I
dialect.
thought
It's
you were
like
doing balloons.
Yeah.
it's doing like the
In and out.
barbecue.
Yeah.
In and out. in and
Gatusok
out.
kasang barbecue ba? So I did that.
Is it in a Filipino shop or
Yeah,
no?
it's a Filipino
Yeah.
a Filipino store.
I think I know that Filipino
store.
Yeah,
Shop?
No, that was Hoy Pinoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
That was the
they're
name
actually,
of the
they're actually,
restaurant. Yeah.
they're
That's
also
your
quite
first
famous
job?
in Canberra. But also like a big
You
shout
know,
out
actually,
though.
it's
Sorry, yeah, like also like a big shout out though. Every time a Filipino comes to a different place or a different country, correct me if I'm wrong, Filipinos love to help other Filipinos. Right? Like giving them jobs. That's actually a first. Yeah, because I had my first job as well, like just talking to a Filipino in the mall. Like how lucky am I, right, to get into a job and then just talking to someone and then he knows someone who would refer me to a place where I can be an assistant and nurse. Like that is so like I'm lucky. So same, isn't it? Like although it's an odd job, but yeah, it's a start. Right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
as long as you're earning dollars.
Exactly right. And then you were saying?
Well, it was pretty hard because when you're doing the skewer thing, it's pretty.
It's in and out, Tin. It's in and out,
it's
Tin.
in and out, in maybe sort of a little bit push, more or So and it's very cold.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. It's very hard because it's cold and you're standing all
Well,
the time.
maybe you're doing it in a freezer.
Yeah, I'm close to the freezer.
Yeah, that's why
actually.
it's very cold, man.
Yeah. Well, the meat is cold actually. Plus the ambience is
Next time
cold.
you need to move away from freezer.
I don't know, but it's really cold. Well, it's frustrating.
Very
Well, yes,
frustrating.
very
because
cold.
I think we went there for one day.
Yeah, that's his job too.
And I think they pay.
Is that-
they
is that-
pay
$15
$15. Yeah,
Before.
Per hour?
per hour. But
Okay.
it's a long shift,
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think
So,
it's
so you worked there, Mon, as well.
Yeah.
One day only because
One day only.
Working with Matt.
Yeah, one day only because they asked us about like our status here, and they found out that we were
Student.
No,
Ano?
no, not student.
Spouse visa.
As well.
Yeah, that's why they didn't give us another day to do it again.